Hello and welcome to Wise Words of Wisdom, IQ. Today, we dive into the world of smart money tactics. Everyone wants to be a shrewd investor and an entrepreneurial success story. Join us as we examine real-life quotes from the most famous names and learn the secrets of their financial success. From savvy investment strategies to developing the right attitude about money, you definitely want to get in on these fantastic knowledge bombs that will transform the way you think about your money and your life. Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. Jim Rohn. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Warren Buffett. The poor and the middle class work for money. The rich have money work for them. Robert Kiyosaki. The first rule of an investment is don't lose money. And the second rule of an investment is don't forget the first rule. And that's all the rules there are. Warren Buffett. Money won't create success. The freedom to make money will. Nelson Mandela. Money isn't the most important thing in life, but it's reasonably close to oxygen on the God-have-it scale. Zig Ziglar. Job security meant everything to my educated dad. Learning meant everything to my rich dad. Robert Kiyosaki. God gave me my money. I believe the power to make money is a gift from God, to be developed and used to the best of our ability for the good of mankind. Having been endowed with the gift I possess, I believe it is my duty to make money and even more money, and to use the money I make for the good of my fellow man according to the dictates of my conscience. John D. Rockefeller.
You are watching Wise Words of Wisdom, Inspirational Quotes, IQ, the Inspirational Quotes channel everyone goes to for their daily motivation and to learn from the most successful men and women in history. If you like today's video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you never miss a new episode. Today's sponsor is Bob Proctor and the Proctor Gallagher Institute. Discover the secret to having good luck from America's greatest prosperity teacher, Bob Proctor. 6 Minutes to Success is based on Bob's more than 50 years of research into what makes or keeps people from being successful. Get instant access to the free video right now. The link is in the description. Now let's get back to more great quotes.
Money is proof you helped your fellow man. N.J. DeMarco. We all have tremendous potential, and we all are blessed with gifts. Yet the one thing that holds all of us back to some degree is self-doubt. Robert Kiyosaki. Many people take no care of their money till they come nearly to the end of it, and others do just the same with their time. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Remember that the only purpose of money is to get you what you want. So think hard about what you value and put it above money. Ray Dalio. Here's how I think of my money. As soldiers, I send them out to war every day. I want them to take prisoners and come home, so there's more of them. Kevin O'Leary. You could have all the money in the world, but you have to be smart enough knowing how to spend it. I really try to be on that smart money side. Once you make a serious mistake, you can suffer 5 or 6 years, and I do my best to avoid serious mistakes. Mikhail Prokhorov. If you aren't willing to own a stock for 10 years, don't even think about owning it for 10 minutes. Warren Buffett. Money has never made man happy, nor will it. There is nothing in its nature to produce happiness. The more of it one has, the more one wants. Benjamin Franklin. If you don't first handle fear and desire, and then you get rich, you'll only be a highly paid slave. Robert Kiyosaki. Entrepreneurship is about improving, more so than inventing the next hot thing. M.J. DeMarco. The next big thing is always right around the corner. You just have to find it before it finds you. Raoul Pal. If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. The only real security that a man will have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. Henry Ford. Too many people spend money they haven't earned, to buy things they don't want, to impress people they don't like. Will Rogers. He who lives by the crystal ball will eat shattered glass. Ray Dalio. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Warren Buffett. Rich Dad explained this point of view over and over, which I call lesson number 1. The poor and the middle class work for money. The rich have money work for them. Robert Kiyosaki. To have done anything just for money is to have been truly idle. Henry David Thoreau. Success is having to worry about every damn thing in the world, except money. Johnny Cash. The lack of money is the root of all evil. Mark Twain. Wealth is the ability to fully experience life. Henry David Thoreau. The faster you can make a decision, the more likely you'll be able to seize opportunities before someone else does. Robert Kiyosaki. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Epictetus. It's more important to do big things well than to do small things perfectly. Ray Dalio. I'm not bullish on any one asset class. I'm bullish on the future. Raoul Pal. Many people want to change their life, but they are not willing to change their choices, and ultimately, this changes nothing. M.J. DeMarco. To give real service, you must add something which cannot be bought or measured with money, and that is sincerity and integrity. Douglas Adams. A wise man should have money in his head, but not in his heart. Jonathan Swift. Often in the real world, it's not the smart who get ahead, but the bold. Robert Kiyosaki. No man's credit is as good as his money. John Dewey. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. Thomas A. Edison. When I was young, I thought that money was the most important thing in life. Now that I am old, I know that it is. Oscar Wilde. A job is a short-term solution to a long-term problem. Robert Kiyosaki. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Jim Rohn. It is good to have money and the things that money can buy. But it's good, too, to check up once in a while and make sure you haven't lost the things money can't buy. George Horace Lorimer. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Benjamin Franklin. Don't think money does everything, or you are going to end up doing everything for money. Voltaire. Our incomes are like our shoes. If too small, they gall and pinch us. But if too large, they cause us to stumble and to trip. John Locke. It's far better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company at a wonderful price. Warren Buffett. To make money in the markets, you have to think independently and be humble. Ray Dalio. If you know how to spend less than you get, you have the philosopher's stone. Benjamin Franklin. I've learned to focus on what I do have control over, myself. And if things must change, first, I must change. Robert Kiyosaki. Create yourself a mathematical equation that scales, then work that equation to death while acting, assessing, and adjusting along the way. Equations that scale make their owners rich. Equations that do not make their owners slaves to the system of trading time for money. N.G. DeMarco. The glow of one warm thought is to me worth more than money. Thomas Jefferson. Only buy something that you'd be perfectly happy to hold if the market shut down for 10 years. Warren Buffett. JOB is an acronym for just over broke. Robert Kiyosaki. You have two choices. You can make a living, or you can design a life. Jim Rohn. Investing is simple, but not easy. Warren Buffett. Money is only a tool. It will take you wherever you wish, but it will not replace you as the driver. Ayn Rand. Money without brains is always dangerous. Napoleon Hill. Money is like manure. You have to spread it around or it smells. J. Paul Getty. Before you speak, listen. Before you write, think. Before you spend, earn. Before you invest, investigate. Before you criticize, wait. Before you pray, forgive. Before you quit, try. Before you retire, save. Before you die, give. William Arthur Ward. That money talks. I'll not deny, I heard it once. It said, goodbye. Richard Armour. Too many people forget to mind their own business. They spend their lives minding someone else's business and making that person rich. Robert Kiyosaki. It is pretty hard to tell what does bring happiness. Poverty and wealth have both failed. Kin Hubbard. It is not the employer who pays the wages. Employers only handle the money. It is the customer who pays the wages. Henry Ford. Buying or building assets that deliver cash flow is putting your money to work for you. High-paying jobs mean two things. You're working for money, and the taxes you pay will probably increase. Robert Kiyosaki. You must gain control over your money, or the lack of it will forever control you. Dave Ramsey. What difference does it make how much you have? What you do not have amounts to much more. Seneca the Younger. Never spend your money before you have earned it. Thomas Jefferson. Creators produce products, services, books, information, inventions. It doesn't matter so as long as A. Your creation can eventually become separate from your time. You can scale your creation to a level that can change your life. N.J. DeMarco. Simple math and common sense are all you need to do well financially. Robert Kiyosaki. He who controls the food supply controls the people. He who controls the energy can control whole continents. He who controls money can control the world. Henry A. Kissinger.